Okay, that was that big announcement in school, so we had to stop, and I'm going to pick up where I left off. So this is part 2. All right, so we've done the shake shingles here. Let me show you a couple other things that we can do with this, okay? So let's come into hatch, and let's go ahead. There is an actual hatch called Dolmet. Begins with a D. It's really not meant for roof, but I kind of think it looks like one. So I'm going to place that in here, and oops, let me change this angle back to 0. So this is what Dolmet looks like. And notice I'm at 15 on this. I might make this just a little bit smaller. Let me see if I have to go larger as well. Let's go smaller. Let's go to 13 and see what it looks like. Let's even drop it down further. Let's go to 11. That looks pretty decent. You gotta remember, that's just representing shingles. So Dolmet's pretty good on that. So that's not a bad one either. So you've got these different options. But let me show you a metal roof. Metal roof is actually kind of cool to do, and it's real easy. Our metal roof, we actually come to the plain old, let's do this. Let's come up here to ANSI 32. Okay, so let's pick in this area here. Now, notice it is at a weird angle. So take this and bring it until you see it coming straight. Now look, it says 49. I bet you it's going to be 45. 45 it is. Now let's change this up a little bit. We don't want the metal roof too close together, so let's go ahead and start with 15. That doesn't look bad at all because the metal roof has those ridges in it. You know, I think that would look good at 17 on there. So there's a metal roof. So you got that as an option. So there's 4 different options on a roof. But just remember, when you're doing one roof, do the roof, hit enter, lock it in. Do the next roof, hit enter, lock it in. You don't want these, if you picked on one, you don't want to pick all of them at the same time. They need to be separate. So lock those in, figure out which roof you're going to be, and don't be silly like this and do a different roof on each side. Once you choose your roof, you stick to it. Okay? So now let's do the sides of the house. Let's talk about the different things. Many of you guys are going to be doing something such as stucco. So let's go through here and pick our hatch, and let me show you what plain old stucco. Most of the area around here has stucco homes. So let me show you, there's 2 different areas that you can use. This AR concrete, or, because stucco is concrete, or this AR sand. Let me do these in on 2 different ones so you can see what it looks like. Okay. Now, I'm going to pick this right here in this area, in this area, in this area. And let me show you. Number 1, let's get the angle back to 0. And number 2, let's bring the scale back down to 1. Let's see what it looks like. And I even forgot a little area. So that to me is too busy. Way too busy, too much. It'll end up getting really dark on you. So let's bring it up to 5 and see what, oh, too large now. Let's bring it to 2. That's not bad. That doesn't look bad at all. Let's go 3. That doesn't look bad either. 2 or 3 looks pretty decent. So let's go halfway between. Okay. So that's stucco. That's exactly how easy it is to do. All right. So let's go ahead and look for sand. Okay. I'm going to hit this hatch, and let's come over here and find, I think it's AR sand. Or it might just be saying it's sand. Let's find, there it is, AR sand. Let's pick this. Let's pick this. That may be a little bit too much, so let's bring that up a little bit. That still may be too much. You don't want it where it's just going to be all dark. That looks pretty good. So that would be a good, both of these would be a good idea of stucco. Okay? Now, let's talk if you have wood. If you just have wood on the walls, like the wood slats, what I would do here is I would offset. And most of the time, you're going to be looking about a 12-inch board. So I'm going to take this one and come up. And before I do it again, I'm going to grab it and put it on my hatch layer. Okay, so I'm going to have it on the hatch layer as such. And I've got another person knocking on my door. So once again, I'm going to have to end this video. And I will have to make a part 3.